Ben Shephard has always felt like someone viewers know personally, not because they've met him, but because his presence has a way of slipping quietly into everyday life. Morning screens, familiar smiles, reassuring energy. Ben has been part of the background of countless homes for years. So when sudden news involving him began to spread, it didn't feel distant, it felt close, personal, like hearing something unexpected about a friend you've grown up with. The first reactions weren't loud panic, they were silence, that pause people take when something doesn't feel quite right. Fans stopped scrolling, conversations slowed, and one question echoed everywhere. What's really going on with Ben Shephard? What followed wasn't chaos, but emotion, concern mixed with affection, because Ben isn't just a presenter, he's a presence, someone who brings warmth without forcing it, humor without trying too hard, and sincerity that never feels rehearsed. That's why even the smallest unexpected update involving him sends ripples far beyond television studios. Those who've worked with Ben often say the same thing. Off camera, he's exactly who he appears to be on screen. Kind, playful, slightly cheeky in that very British way that makes people laugh without even realizing why. He's the type who remembers names, checks in quietly, and makes long days feel shorter just by being there. That's what made recent reactions so intense. Fans didn't respond with gossip, they responded with care. Messages poured in not because of shock alone, but because of connection. People shared memories of watching him before school, before work, during difficult mornings when his calm voice made the day feel manageable. Some joked that Ben had unknowingly become part of their daily routine, like tea or coffee, except with better jokes. There's something almost romantic about that kind of bond. Not romantic in the dramatic sense, but in the way familiarity grows into comfort. Ben represents consistency in a world that changes quickly. And when consistency feels threatened, even slightly, it stirs emotion. Still, through all the concern, something beautiful happened. Humor found its way back in. Fans began sharing light-hearted moments, Ben's awkward laughs, his playful reactions, the way he sometimes looks like he's holding back a joke just to stay professional. That humor didn't minimize the concern, it balanced it. It reminded everyone why they care in the first place. Ben himself has always embraced that balance. He knows how to be serious without being heavy, and funny without being careless. That's a rare skill, and it's why his presence matters, not just as a broadcaster, but as a human being navigating life in the public eye. Those close to him have often described Ben as someone who values the quiet moments most. Family time, laughter that isn't filmed, conversations that don't need an audience. It's a reminder that behind every familiar face is a life filled with ordinary moments, responsibilities, and emotions, just like everyone else's. What fans responded to wasn't fear, it was empathy, a collective understanding that people we admire aren't characters frozen in time. They grow, change, and sometimes face moments that invite reflection. And reflection, when shared, can bring people closer together. Interestingly, this moment also revealed how much joy Ben has given over the years. In the middle of concern, there was gratitude. Gratitude for laughter shared during tough times. Gratitude for warmth on cold mornings. Gratitude for a personality that never demanded attention, yet always earned it. Some fans even joked that Ben would probably laugh at all the fuss, brushing it off with a smile and a comment about how he's just fine, thank you very much. That image, Ben smiling awkwardly while everyone worries, somehow made the situation feel lighter. It reminded people that optimism and humor can exist alongside seriousness. And that's the magic of connection. When someone has earned trust over time, people don't jump to conclusions. They wait, they care, and they hope. That patience speaks volumes. As conversations continued, one theme stood out clearly: respect. Respect for Ben's privacy, respect for his journey, and respect for the fact that not everything needs drama to be meaningful. Sometimes simply acknowledging concern and offering support is enough. This moment has shown just how deeply Ben Shephard is woven into the fabric of everyday life for so many, not through headlines, but through moments, not through spectacle, but through consistency. And that's something no sudden update can erase. If anything, this wave of emotion has highlighted what truly matters: connection, kindness, and the shared experiences that quietly shape our days. Ben's story, whatever chapter it's in right now, continues to remind people that warmth and humor are powerful forces. So as fans around the world pause, reflect, and send their thoughts, one thing remains clear: Ben Shephard is more than a name on a screen. He's a reminder that familiar voices can feel like home, and that caring for one another, even from afar, still matters. If this story made you smile, reflect, or remember why certain people become part of our lives without us noticing, hold on to that feeling. Share kindness where you can, laugh when it helps, and appreciate the familiar faces who make ordinary moments a little brighter. Because sometimes the biggest impact doesn't come from shocking news, it comes from realizing just how much someone already means to you.